Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of our Let's Play of Europa Universalis 4 as New Ulm. We started as a one-province minor custom nation. Starting with one province is much harder than anything else, but we did get some pretty overpowered ideas. They haven't really kicked in yet. I mean, certainly, the fact that we had the 10% discipline bonus was probably a little helpful in this war, although mostly we just had superior numbers, so I'm not convinced that it won the war for us. In fact, I don't think it did at all. But the aggressive expansion impact reduction is actually going to be incredibly important playing in the HRE like this. Now, we do have to wait until some of our land starts to get cored, which is good. We also just set a couple of rivals, which we are going to make sure to embargo. Oh, wait, we have a truce. Actually, so we have a truce with both. So we can't embargo them, and we can send an insult, but that won't give us any more power projection, which is too bad. And yeah, we have not enough rivals. The problem is Bavaria and Switzerland hate each other now. The problem is our rivals are our friends, or one of our rivals is Augsburg, who's allied to Austria, which will just piss off Austria a little bit more. Whoa, you are demanding unlawful territory. Really? This is why it was so important to try to get friends with Austria here. So that they wouldn't declare on me. Austria, don't be like that. I don't want to. I'm gonna... Yeah, we'll just wait as long as possible. We'll let it auto-decline. Oh, poop. This is bad. We might be able to get an alliance with Bohemia if we got them to like us a bit more. Let's get to work on that. We're going to need some friends. And I also don't like the fact that we are now... hey, we already finished coring. That's cool. We are now bordering Austria, which means they might get a few imperial ambitions in my direction here. Austria, please don't declare war on me. Please don't declare war on me. Please. Let's take the stability. More reform desire is fine, actually, because I'm planning on going Protestant, which is going to be rough because... Catholicism, Catholic League, Austria probably staying Catholic. Okay, they are outraged. Now, this almost certainly gave them a CB against me. Yeah. Imperial liberation on both me and Bavaria. They also have a conquest CB on me. Right, they must have a claim on this province because they went to war with Württemberg. Ew, that's scary. Okay, everything is done coring, which is nice. Let's go ahead and get the admin ideas over here. And we've got the discount available here, so let's do that. We're ahead of time, which gives us a variety of bonuses, of boni. I'm very tempted, given the fact that we actually have quite a few points. We're making 9 per month. We're ahead on military tech. I'm tempted to take a military idea early on, just because the last thing I want to do is have to spend points on something ahead of time. But that's probably crazy. We are going to want influence ideas at some point. There's a lot of good stuff on here. Diplo rep, the decreased aggressive expansion, which is going to be really important for what we're trying to do. We are going to want to do this. We'll probably grab humanist ideas at some point too. We'll see. I can't remember, like, how much nationalism does a province normally get? Is it 20 years? Because I have -10. Well, I will have -10 from my national ideas somewhere here. Oh, it's my final trait. -10. And humanism gives us another -10, right? Nationalism. Checking the wiki. 30 years normally. Okay. All right, assuming that's up to date. So okay, so we can stack with humanism where we get the wherever it is, the reduced nationalism. There, right over here. So it'll bring it down between the two sets of ideas from 30 to 10, which is pretty good. I think humanism will be a great trait for us. And then probably in military at some point I'll grab quantity. I'm usually a big fan of that, just because it helps recharge my manpower pool quickly, because I usually have problems with that. So we'll grab the influence ideas now, just because our Diplo tech is one of the least important things. I just have to hope to hell that Austria does not declare war on me. They certainly have a lot of reason to. We're still on full military spending? No, we're not. Okay. And we're now at our force limit. I'm surprised it didn't go any higher. We did core both these things. Can't remember how the calculation works. Maybe because there's still some rebellion. Not rebellion. Like higher autonomy, and so I'm not getting my full manpower. I think there's something like that. I want to leave my troops here to lower unrest, but I'm worried about getting pounced on by Austria. So I'm very scared about going up to a higher speed. If Austria's already going to hate me, they are hostile. Might go away. They've got that claim and everything. Like, I'm thinking I might as well just rival Augsburg. I don't know. Some of those penalties will go away. Have to cross our fingers. Better relations over time, actually. If we got money enough to get him, that would be nice. Oh, right. I'm not lowering unrest anyway, because I've got my maintenance spent, like, all the way down. So there's no reason to stand here and be at risk. So let's go to Ulm, where I'll be nice and safe. Drop it all the way further. Save up a little bit of cash. We did have to take out that loan, although I can repay one now. There's not much in the way of interest. And repaying a loan early doesn't save you any money. Just that way you're paying it when you know you have the cash. But what I'm thinking is getting this advisor here, which will burn off some of those penalties a little bit faster, like all that aggressive expansion, so I can then go and conquer things a little faster. So that's where I'm leaning. I think that's what I'm going to do. Got a claim on Ansbach, but I can't take it now because of aggressive expansion. Bohemia. Oh, wow. Everyone hates me because of the unlawful territory? Is that it? Ew. Ew. Full Imperial territory. And how long does that last? Like, I don't know. Unlawful. There it is. But are owned by a country that does not have a core on them. I have a core on them. I have a core on both of those. Württemberg doesn't exist anymore. The last 10 years, and per my request, refusing will reduce your relation with all HRE members by -25 and give the Emperor an Imperial Liberation CB against you. The province in question will also receive the following penalties. Okay. So mostly, we sort of have to wait for these penalties to go away. Just burn off over time. And so this province, probably this one. Oh, no, it's actually this one, specifically Württemberg they're asking about. Popular noble, +1 diplomatic reputation. All right, that might be really good. So we'll wait for a little bit of cash for that thing. I'm still going to hold off. Yeah, we've got no power projection, which sucks. But I have very few friends in this world. We're improving there. Right, yeah. Here we're pretty good. We've got our alliance. I could continue to improve it just to lock it in. Actually, let's do that. Baden might actually turn into a target now that I think about it. They are allied with Bavaria, which is unfortunate. Bavaria's got their fingers in all my pies. Force limit is still just the 6. Yep. We're going to save our money for that advisor. Alright, let's go and kick it up a notch. Tempted to reduce inflation. It's slightly overkill, right? Because it's not 2. We're broke enough as is. You know what? I'm going to do it. We're wasting a few points, but it's going to help with our money and, you know, with the advisor here. So better relations over time. You're 36. Good. You're not about to keel over and die. Excellent. Does give us the extra points. And considering that we've gone Diplo ideas first, that's not necessarily bad. We could set a focus, but I think I'm mostly going to try to avoid that. And it's not, you know, the influence ideas are fine by themselves, but we can start unlocking the discounted technology cost, the discounted idea cost, etc., etc. England has announced Austria as a rival. Sounds reasonable to me. And, yeah, so if we look here, so now it's burning away at 1.4 yearly instead of 1.1, which is good. So, as well as the AE, willing to trust me somewhat. Rebel uprising soon? It's only 3 years away. Or it's still 3 years away, we're fine. The war exhaustion will continue to drop monthly. Okay, mostly we just have to sit on our hands. Try not to piss off our neighbors too much. Very delicate diplomatic situation over here. Loan is coming due. It's only a $4 loan. Tell you what, let's make sure to repay it now. Then, before we spend the money and forget about it and then have to renew it, which would be awful. Making a good amount of money per month, actually, given our size. I'm perfectly happy with that. How's our trade income? Groovy. Everything is cored. Relin is still there, although, you know, the unrest should be dropping. Because every year the nationalism rate drops by 0.5%. Yeah, I guess that's the thing. Not only... Hold on. How does that work? Years of nationalism minus 10. So does that mean the unrest still starts at 15 for nationalism, but instead of burning off at a half a point, it burns off at like 1 point per? Because at half a point it's 30. Or I guess it burn off at what, 0.66? Yeah, I'll be curious to see that. How it works. Or if just the number is lower. If you just start with plus 10 from nationalism instead of plus 15 from nationalism. Because if you start at plus 10 instead of plus 15, that does shave 10 years off nationalism, but it also has the bonus of just having less unrest right from the start. No, we shall see. It's not something I've paid attention to before. This is interesting. You attacked Alsace. You're fighting Switzerland. If we go to Alsace, just Baden. I don't think I want to fight this. Because Switzerland probably has like 8k troops. I might have to turn this down. Yeah. Sorry, bro. I'm going to have to decline. In fact, I think we're going to rival you. I feel real bad. But not that bad. Now, it does have the problem that Bavaria is sort of allied there. Which means Bavaria is going to like me less, but no, it is time. We're going to rival Baden. Sorry, buddy. Do we have a marriage with them? We do. We'll have to do something about that. Also have a royal marriage over here with Austria. Oh, they're no longer super pissed at me. That's good. And actually, they'd ally me again. Let's keep working there. Well, actually, I don't know. Let's take you back home. Offer alliance with Austria. Awesome. So good. We are married, right? Yeah. Good, good, good. Listen, I have a spare relationship slot. Fuck yeah, Bohemia. Alliance. Boom. Trader. Nice. They will probably send me a request for a royal marriage, but we'll have to do that later on. Just out of curiosity. Okay, we don't have a claim. I'm just checking the status of things. Oh, they're actually allied with Austria, so this may not be ideal. I didn't realize that. Interesting. Interesting that it still worked out. Oh, well, I won't complain too much. I'll go ahead and finish improving... or that. We'll recall our diplomat. There we go. Royal marriage. Good stuff. Over here. Are we capped out on a relationship here? No, we're not, actually. So let's continue improving relations with Bavaria. We're fabricating that claim, which is good. I mean, we can't really go to war right now anyway, right? Again, we're waiting for the AE to burn off. And actually, the fabricating claim can backfire and generate more aggressive expansion, which is bad. We have no prestige right now. We did lose some by not following that call to arms. Royal ties here will actually protect us from them attacking me, which suits me fine because, honestly, I'd much rather go for Amtsbach first. Just gotta wait for more of that aggressive expansion to burn away. Yeah, just a few more years. It is accelerated by our dude, 22. He actually likes me a fair bit, so he actually wouldn't join a coalition with me at 30 just because he could. Although this could very quickly change, especially if I eat Ansbach, I'll border him, he'll probably start to be a lot more scared. Just out of curiosity, would you be willing? No, the tax base is not that different. Gonna grab our first ID over here. I think that's fine. We don't have any vassals yet. But we're ahead of time on diplomatic technology. We don't have to negotiate a big peace deal right now. So I'm going to go ahead and start working on it. It's going to be fine. Mostly we're trying to work towards our cheaper technology here, which would actually be very good. Okay. We are still sitting at full diplomatic tradition. So we will keep Ludwig, even though he won't get leveled up. He's already at 666. But that's fine. Plus we'll get 50 points in some field. Military. Can't complain about that. And again, mostly we're just going to sit tight. We have to be very, very sneaky here. Very careful, very sneaky. Keep working our relationships, which aren't bad right now. We've got some strong alliances. The problem is that so do our most hated neighbors. Yeah, we could go for the Palatinate as well. I don't think we've got a claim here. We might want to set one up. Boom. All right. We got that, and I don't think that affected. I don't know if that generated AE. I may want to hold off on the claims. If we get really lucky, we might get a mission that gives us something. Probably not, though. Form German nation. That would be awesome. It'd be really nice. That may be our goal. I don't know. We'll have to see. It'd be really nice if we became HRE leader. That's the other thing I could do is take a look at, like... Alright, so, how do we get the comparison? Oh, I can't be the emperor. Right. Because I'm a republic. Right. Okay, so no jockeying for that. Well, at least it means we don't have to worry about pissing off electors. That's really unfortunate. Okay, what do I need to form the German nation? Mecklenburg, Brandenburg, Altmark, Lüneburg, Ramsburg. Do we need anything from Austria itself? I'm not sure that I do, actually. Which I suppose makes some amount of sense. Bavaria declare... Fucking hell, Bavaria, stop eating all the people I want to take. Standardized pikes. Men-at-arms. We are allied with them. But it would be very tempting if a coalition might start to form against them. If I click on them and look around... Actually, I think a coalition will form against them. And if it does, we'll have to A, break our alliance, and B, we might want to join. We actually might want to trigger the coalition. Let's fabricate a claim on Memegem over here. I know that's not how you say it. But yeah, if they swallow Ansbach, they will generate more aggressive expansion, and I think enough people would be interested in jumping in on them. We don't have any prestige to lose, so we may as well take... Oh, you can't actually go negative in prestige. Huh, how about that? Oops. Alright, well, hardly matters that much, but still. Alright, slowly making some money, slowly burning off some points. We could get another advisor, but I do have to build up my piggy bank here. Well, I guess I didn't care about Nuremberg earlier, but losing Ansbach? Oh, that's going to be really annoying. Oh, here's something else to consider, though. If people form a coalition against Bavaria... Okay, while I'm not going to want to defend Bavaria against a coalition, it means they won't jump in a coalition against me, which will open up possibilities for my own conquest quite a bit more. In particular... Oops. That's not good. I gotta be careful with these claims. But in particular, if they get pulled into a war, if Bavaria gets pulled into any kind of war, then I can go against Baden. And Bavaria may not join in defensively. Oh, they're just gonna they're just gonna get consumed. They declared war. I didn't jump in. They're just gonna get beat up. It'll be interesting to see what happens. Oh, they pieced out for nothing. Really? They're not a vassal or anything like that? They didn't break up their relationships? That's a very weird declaration of peace. Maybe they just gave some money or something? The second we finish improving relationships with Bavaria is also when the claim gets finished. Are we capped out over here? More or less. Ooh, you are quite enraged. Want my provinces. They want all 3 of my provinces. Which will basically be impossible to stop. Maybe I should have stayed friends with Baden and instead flipped on Switzerland. Switzerland... Whoa, hold on. That's right. They broke their alliance with me. Now, I don't have a CB against you. Alright, let's fabricate more claims. What's better here? 3, 3. They're both the same. Same goods and everything. Alright, let's fabricate a claim on St. Gallen because that's not going to be adjacent to Austria. Listen, yeah, you hate me forever now. Fair enough. Fair enough. I could have kept a friend. Now, I'm currently capped, and that includes a royal marriage with someone I don't necessarily care about. I wonder if I could make another friend that would be relevant. Allied to the Palatinate. That's no good. Who rivals Switzerland? Milan, Savoy, Bavaria. Everything points to me staying friends with Bavaria. Oh, this is so annoying. It's losing a lot of power. You know what? I think I'll take this one here. Normally, it's actually important to take the events that give you more Republican tradition, but I think we'll be fine here. Ooh. 5 years of increased aggressive expansion impact, or lose 25 diplo power. I don't like losing power, but this might screw with us a little bit, because we have to be very careful with our AE. I'll spend the points. Alright, we've got a few expansion possibilities. I guess I'm going to have a claim on some territory in Bavaria. I didn't necessarily need to get this one. Hee hee. Starting to build temples would be quite good. Let's go ahead and unlock this right away. That's going to be fine. And start building... Well, we can build a lot of things. Build that temple. And then we're out of money, but that's okay. What is the culture over here? That's all Bavarian. Perfect, which is what I am. That makes life a lot better for me. I mean, I guess I would have been enough territory that I would have accepted their culture regardless. Ooh, we got caught there. We got our CB. These guys are Rhinelander, so they won't be accepted. Not right away. So if we were to declare war, Bavaria would help me. Wow. And if we just took one province... Ooh, wow. Why are they so pissy down here? Okay, if we took one province, that would send them over the edge. So we're just going to have to wait a little bit longer. Here, let's improve a little relations in Savoy. Then they might get friendly. Either way, I lose the stability. I don't need missionary strength. So let's take the discounted tech cost. And reduce the time to fabricate. Sure. Which I think also effectively decreases the chance of getting caught, which is pretty valuable for us. All right, let's take a look at that again. Does it tell me here? If discovered, we gain aggressive expansion. Yeah, and it's chance per month, so the shorter the better. Okay, I have to stop fabricating claims. Because, A, I've got a lot of options. I mean, I don't have someone literally all my neighbors, but I can't afford to keep having that happen. Milan, let's go ahead and improve relations with you a bit, too. That is a big revolt. That is much larger than I expected. Ew. And we're at our force limit. Now, they don't have a leader. Not that ours is stupendously good. Let's go ahead and go slightly above our force limit. We're going to build this first while we wait for some of the stuff to pile up. We'll probably have to attack them twice, which is kind of annoying. We do have the discipline bonus, which is nice, and they're only... Oh, they're nationalists. Nationalists are stronger than peasants. Yeah, so we'll go slightly over force limit using a mounted unit, which is slightly better than an infantry. And on December 1st, just so that we have the full bonus here, because we're not quite at our max morale, we'll go and fight them. It's a good thing they don't have a leader. If they'd rolled a good leader, it would have been devastating. We only have fire 1. We have enough maneuver, which means the river crossing won't bother us, which is important. So we'll probably lose the first one. Especially, well, we both rolled zeros, so I guess that's okay. And we have slightly better morale and discipline. But, that was tough. Alright, now we'll have to let everything recharge and try it again. They will also reinforce, of course. The manpower. Spending a lot to pay for these reinforcements. Oof. How many reinforcing per month? 700 only? You know what, then? It's throwing more money at the problem. Okay, tell you what, I'll split you in half. Let's consolidate. There'll still be some reinforcements, and then we'll actually, like, buy up more units. try to get... we need loans, and our loans are not going to be very big. Fucking hell. Alright, Bavaria is conquering... Wait. Aren't you already in that war? Requesting that you come to their Bavarian conquest of Ansbach. I don't understand. This is in the war that you're already in. I guess you didn't call me in right away. Who are you fighting right now? Ansbach and Frankfurt. Okay, I will accept, because I don't want to lose any more prestige. Also, I don't suppose you're going to come and help me with my rebel problem, are you? Come on. Come on. Apparently I can't get over there. Really? I can get there, but not there? Oh, it's a different battle. Come on. Buddy. Being at war does mean I can raise war taxes. Let's take out a loan. Buy a man into arms. You know what? They're going to move to Constance after that, and then we'll have a defensive bonus. So we'll lose that siege, but then they're going to move down here, and we'll be able to get the defensive perk. Because they'll get the river crossing and be fighting in the woods. Okay. That'll be fine. So I'm not going to say that, like, my moves here have been particularly cost-effective. Alright. They took control. Move down here. Come on. Come on. I wonder why they wanted to join in. Like, why did they call me in and then only then move? Could they not reach this province for some reason? Seems very odd. Why aren't they moving? Württembergian nationalists, but that should be like the same core. Is it because these are Fredicelli heretics instead that they're not coming to this province? I don't know how I'm going to handle these guys. I could try to get lucky with a general. Don't want to make my king a general because I don't want him to die. That's not going to help. I think with my military tradition, it's unlikely that I'll get someone better than this. I try to attack him again. Might get lucky. Let's take out another loan. We'll attack him again as soon as we got the extra dude. It'd be really nice if my... Oh! You're going to move to Ulm? Why Ulm? We're going to arrive late, and we're going to be attacking them in the hills now. Seriously? Seriously? Why would you go to Ulm? Why wouldn't you come down here? Well, Bavaria's going to help me de-siege. Ah, thank you very much. There they come. Come on. Assist me. Thank you so much. That was weird. Everything about this was weird. All right, let's go and help unsiege that and drop down our maintenance again. Woo! We are not over our force limit. Oh, we are. Consolidate and then ditch out the smallest one. So everything about this was poorly executed cost-wise. We took out another loan. I was really surprised about the 10 stack, though. That was a lot of rebels. Rebels are not usually a problem in this game, but that was a little bit much. So I think they might have added more nationalism. I can't afford to lose that money. I'll lose the stability. Because that would have been 2 more loans, which would have been a little nuts. Alright. Well, I guess we're going to put a cut in here. Still not sure exactly where our direction will be in the future. Certainly, we are going to stop fabricating claims. Why did you go up to 31 in Ansbach? Ooh, okay. Yeah. Stop fabricating claims. Very bad for me. Thank you very much for watching this episode, and I'll see you guys next time.